my name's Lauren, I'm from Media Monks, and tonight I'm going to be talking about what I wish I learnt when I graduated. My talk basically goes through the phases of when you leave university and the feelings that you get when you leave and when you graduate, and then moving forward, the things that I wish that I was told before I graduated to help me along the road when I got into my jobs. It feels great to be back at Ravensbourne. Ravensbourne's like a second home to me. I learned a lot here, so it's amazing to come back and share my next steps to the next generation. Hi, I'm Lauren. I went here, not this building, but 1 inch worse. Excuse me, I'm probably not drunk enough. I've had no wine because I'm second to last and had to follow the wonderful Anthony. So yeah. Not enough wine. Yeah, we'll just run with it. We'll see what's going on. So I wanted to come and speak to you guys a little bit more about my view on the things that I wish that I knew when I graduated. It's probably not a lot, but I put a lot of gifts in, so enjoy. I'm going to take you through a few phases that everyone in this room probably has gone through or will go through, and it's okay. It's nothing to be ashamed of. So we're going to phase 1. Everyone thinks this when they graduate, that they are the best and that they are amazing and that they can conquer the world. And part of that's true, but when you go into the real world and you start your first job and you go in all eager beaver, you hit phase 2, which is like, what the hell have I done? Why am I here? Do I know anything? Do I know anyone? Where are all my friends? Where's the paper kept? Why is my laptop not working? Why does the printer not connect? More importantly, this job, what am I doing? I have no idea. So you quickly go to step 3, which is you completely regret it and you want to get out of the situation, but you might skip through and persevere, and you eventually end up in phase 4, which is the you know that you know nothing. So you've gone from being really smart. Some people stay around this stage and this stage, and the people that stay at this stage, yeah, it's not good. You want to stick to phase 4 as quickly as you possibly can and admit that you don't know as much as you thought that you knew when you first got through. And I went through that really quickly when I first left Ravensbourne 6 years ago. So what I wanted to do was help you guys understand that the things that I'm about to go through hopefully will help you avoid a couple of stage 2, 3, 4. First step, hunt down mentors. Yoga's great. Hunt down mentors. It's really important that you find someone that you can connect with at a really early stage, whether or not that's level 2, level 3, or when you've just graduated. It's really important to find someone that you feel that you can aspire to be, learn from, that will prevent you from being bewildered and feeling like you know nothing. I was really lucky. I've had a really great length of mentors, probably 2 or 3 in the time between now and when I graduated. And I think it's really key for you guys to understand that getting a mentor, even if it's someone that's only a couple of years older than you, is really, really important. Step 2. This is a really big one. Understand that what you guys are doing right now will not be here in 5 years' time. We only need to look back on what previous people have said and what we're saying about technology and how everything's evolving and how the things that everyone's learning about now is going to be constantly evolving and changing. There's no need to panic. It's going to be okay. Embrace the change. It's okay to panic. It's okay to think, what the hell am I doing if I'm not going to be doing this? When I first graduated, I thought that I was going to be a producer. I now am head of client services. Like, it's okay for things to change and understand that not necessarily your job might change due to tech reasons, but actually due to the fact that you're better at something else, and to kind of go with that. Part of that is that being an expert is no longer enough in what you do on a day-to-day basis. So I'm talking about not just being a master of one thing, unless you're Anthony's case of being amazing at graphic design and being an artist. But if you're working in any type of creative industry, especially advertising, you need to be multidisciplinary, and it's so important to be more than just a really, really great creative thinker. It's, strategy, it's being able to look at things in a different way, it's being able to give an opinion, a perspective, all these wonderful things that come together. It's not just you're being good at one thing. So ensure that you take the time to learn from others and be really, really excited about learning new and exciting things within your disciplinary or others. Grit beats IQ. I'm certainly not the smartest person in the room, and I don't claim to be, but I was really determined that I was going to do really well and work for a really good company and learn a lot. And it doesn't matter how smart you are, but if you've got integrity and you've got so much determination, it can make up for that lack of not knowing the insides and out of how Photoshop works. Sometimes just a bit of perseverance goes a massively long way. This is a really big one for me because my mum always said, do something you love, and you'll never have to work a day in your life. And this is part of that, is if you find something that you're passionate about and that you love, you'll never really have to work, but you'll find purpose and you'll find strength in what you're doing, and it'll get you through the stressful times, and you'll find that wonderful moment, whether or not it's a eureka moment or whether or not it's just an unstressful moment in the day-to-day of your life. If you've got passion for what you do, you'll strive to be the best. Part of that, obviously, as I mentioned, see stress as a challenge and not a threat. I've been so stressed to the point of crying and breaking down, and all those things are fine, but if you see it as more of something that you can overcome and not something that's going to push you down, it's okay to get stressed, but make sure you talk to people about it and you overcome it in a different way. Another thing is to create beautiful things. A couple of people have mentioned here tonight is keep your mind occupied with other things, whether or not that's drawing. I've got a food blog, that's like my ultimate thing. I love beautiful food, so that's like my escapism from my day to day. But if you create beautiful things, whether or not that is jewellery or photography or it is your job, it's nice to get out of the 9 to 5 because you'll find influence everywhere, and that sounds super freaking corny, but it's just it's lovely to find that moment where you find something so interesting to you that you can escape from everything that's going on in your day to day. So with that of It's Beautiful, you've probably come here to see a little bit about Media Monks and what we do. Media Monks is a Dutch company. We make really beautiful work. And I just thought it'd be really fitting to show you guys the kind of thing that after all of this, after all the craziness and the stress and not learning enough or not knowing enough, you can produce still incredible work. And I'm very lucky to work with hundreds of very talented people at Media Monks, and we've been really lucky to work on some super exciting projects. So enjoy our reel.
Welcome.
It's so beautiful.
At any given time, somewhere in the world, someone is barbecuing.
We prepared a special delivery by foot, running.
see what the Wish Rider can do. Well, this looks like fun.
Here's a little reward.
That was so much fun.
Welcome to the Ravensbourne Lates.
It's not weird. I'm the cop. Excuse you. He's alive!
Yeah, so I hope you learned a little bit more about how to handle phases 1 to 4. And if you have any questions, feel free to tweet me or find me tonight. We're more than happy to answer any questions anyone has. Thank you.